Abusia Reverend Ntim Fordjour, the Member of Parliament, Emma Ascent South, and also ranking member on the Interior Committee, Anna Wepi vindicating her and also setting some record straight. Our press conference or have our parliament on what allegations are concerning current government way of handling some cases. BT money laundry koso say ye di good kuntuna say area cotton cocaine ahodo aye baste bi watakrade and alongside 500 million worth of cocaine and also ho sem eji bubura wo man ni mu ani na mu no all revealing revelations no ana Felix Kwakye oye Minister for Government Communications de babetu dwa se yatonensa afre Reverend eteta nensem na woka no oni nyina so bia nenso so nei watoa obi wasempa so esete more record straight se wonumpo ana atwere krata kwakoma national security se or was some information obitimi de abo mo ama yetimi a deal with this matters nenso so omon fanasem enya asem
wo Kwakye for Sudan wo no sasem we cocaine any money laundering any the Muam national security for I don't know why they only talk about one. We minority raised 3 issues.
Money laundering, cocaine bust. They want one kasade cameras kusi bomoso.
Yes. Ekuchawo sapema.
Yes.
And around that same time, you know, one koche takrade cocaine $150 million. I almost say NDC parliamentary candidate Charles Hagan and a set up to now one arrested no funding call to be around the same time. And a $350 million bust of cocaine.
Yes. The
President Mahama Nankasa described as high profile bust.
Yes.
Ebin see that. What come in in less than 3 months, 500 million, half a billion.
Yeah, $500 million.
$500 million worth of cocaine. I bet so in less than 3 months. Me and your politics with this thing. Me and you $500 million. That bet none yati in penny say Ghana we have ever had even within a period of 10 years a cumulative bust of $500 million worth of cocaine. That bet yati be and emuna no sabi obi and akuya me amina konsia ekromo ha me no ka say kra. There are many flights that come and go, thousands of flights land every month and then they depart. Ma ba ababe bo flight be din. That be and this yes see something and say something. Now some say NDC for my baso enti no ma ban no cocaine di atrentwie wo kromu hai $500 million worth of dollar worth of cocaine around the same time. Money laundering around the same time. One amade video camera kusi su twa ba me nka ho nka ho. Now say it dovetails within the same period 2 suspicious flights.
But the argument they say granted say see you didn't so they come on
yeah be so you mama what so they
but they have never invited me when we are raising these concerns and I made the flights na money to that was video so me kai no NDC for rob say oh also for trofo and no plane bia me see ha ambulance bia me see ha and am station ya mo multimedia ya mo do mo asuko so they kan ya and I join you for and the presentations we have checked
flights
checked the flight and it's exact time one Ntim Fordjour edited and by the same time and it's left the exact time but there's no evidence ambulance no and the yarophobia by and you know our question was simple. So in the midst of all these cocaine any money laundering good in some amuntu me bu hun kontai so place me no wo free Grand Canary obi anim say cocaine ho dwadie na ekoso ho no and then omode baaye and then omode koye relevant security agencies come and answer.
Yeah, but I think where the problem was in your statement you alluded to
suspected case
you alluded to the fact say Intel XM say Nioma na wo plane ni money way.
Absolutely, Obi.
Yes.
Intel Benwa national security for the Kwakye cocaine.
They $350 million.
Yes. Didn't they tell us on Intel national security went and on Kwakye containers filled with $350 million worth of cocaine. And you want to buy say on Intel one went to Anamako Takrade Kwakye containers worth of $150 million. And you want more and almost say on Intel one more afa cameras edu omachi akwa to ase warehouse so e wasapema retrieve 12 containers one more kase twamfoni me na me twamfoni betu dwa anya national security operation
it is the same intel ni be na monso mu
ya no say te o memu ha that's around the same time. Let me tell you this, on that 25th March now so 2 flights no coincidentally, even if it's coincidentally one tubo mu esan call Gran Canaria. Yes. That was the day I light off Kwakye pe binsi kotokada. Have you forgotten?
Oh, I said it can be mere coincidence.
Yes, ntini yan kan say coincidence miensa baako Kwakye fosu say ambulance no ebe say ba ma mentwa we free ho obi an frame me. Nobody has invited me.
Committee be unframe.
There be now security agency be unframe me. Minimum 2nd April now. Someone who let them. And I am sure the man, the joint security agencies are President Mahama and the directive no more. Or share almost more investigation.
What
collaborate no. Metro ma say. One more, but I have to pass it through because as a member of parliament, and I'm here ranking on defense and security, defense and interior committee. But they far chairman is to say. And that's how we do it. Anytime me someone no defense minister, that's the same thing I did. Me someone no interior minister, that's the same thing I did. And when we met them, we talked and we had results, and then we'll talk about some of them. And I mean they found the same. NDC funi nyina enya ntiase se yenya ne saa because womo so epese womo tena mu bi na nyese bia me nko na me womo kwa kosi na wi a ma ba bontia be ka me bi foforo. Afei nyanti ase wie
o chairman said that be on penny
emma ye tro ayi na afei ye ti ane said that fia mepo ene NDC leadership no akwa block actual letter purportedly addressed to me. Up to now me nya copy up to now nobody has even had the courtesy to even send me a copy of it. Say we address the letter to you and yes now that fia mepo akwa post on the social media handle. That disrespectful. So I gotta get the security agencies. The security agencies, Obi, the way NDC is with panic and handle Sanyoma way, almost say almost sempa. Because security agencies, Obi a ojide wo mu Ghana. And the same way see a security matter no. Ye bisa questions na komu jai the man security for no. And man can na kokofo national security NIB import director airport to say Mumfa mo report to Ntim within 24 hours and on national security for almost national security in media and common the cameras cooperation. This statement kitwe be said the Ghana Armed Forces here kitwe very professional statement even half page. So we have taken notice of the reported incident of 2 flights. We have checked it. They came in at this time, they departed at this time. There was no illicit cargo that was on board. We urge the public to be rest assured. So the anyone air cover swan. Is that not how they should have handled the matter? But they didn't do that, and they get our meeting. Now we are Wabijina video so about time, and Ntim Fordjour was invited. He's running away. He was invited. So in the beginning of Wow defense in the ground, you lie.
In the Sasam Felix can say. Oma freona udwane no o se eyentro
and I me there no say invitation ben and omode ma me on famra and na hwan no omode sa frɛ no sin so say so no Felix and omosoma no say Matisa Adeko council kika bi and Mr. Adeko ka wo mo frɛ no so wo me frɛ me dia on fan kra ne mrɛ me. So where is the evidence of that invitation? But I have given you evidence of my intent. Some memory is because President Mahama say collaboration.
Yeah.
Collaborate. What is the interpretation of collaborate? Say one more say one more interpretation of collaborating say mon code do Ntim Fordjour Rambo style, like Jackpa style, mon pumetio go run if you mon no and question baby 3 days 4 days mon grele no mon fanen 200 and yane basta mon persecute no na fe mon fanen mra.
Reverend, what to be said?
No, please. If that is the interpretation, I am ready for it.
That say no put here under what authority no there?
I am ready for it. But if your interpretation of collaborate with a member of parliament, sabi, enya me nya adoafu e wasen kura na mikojina kan sansem no. Enya me nya adoafu na mikojina kan ye. Ye kan wo parliament. And it was a minority press conference.
Was that press conference a personal Ntim Fordjour many information I made to ja?
It was
minority ni na
Obi. That's why the media for babe cover. we held as a minority. I didn't even invite the media. It was a minority architecture. And we won't invite Munyina. I was just to lead. And because it is a security related matter, me colleague, Honorable Kofi Amankwah, deputy ranking, and you lead on behalf, and that's how we do it. If it is economy, you will see Honorable Kojo Ponkroma. If it is finance, you will see Honorable Amin and Honorable Dr. Gideon Gwako. If it is any subject matter, yes.
But with the benefit of hindsight, Honorable Ufri said the approach could have been different. Looking at how sensitive a same way say be a minority not picking intel way. Behind the scenes, you inform the various security agencies not to take action.
See, Obi, let me be honest with you. This thing about picking and choosing drew security matters. I say, that we make fetish out of it. With the security and muscle. Meanwhile, national security for Nankasa Kwakye was almost such a major operation. And your media don't did you much.
I'm the camera deal.
Yes. Me na me debe tuya. Was I the one who broke that news? And you one that time when the event in NCO. But they carried media with them on the back of Intel in anticipation of gold and money laundering. And nobody camera deal much media. At the Kwakye, cover be live. As on the 2 TV, so social media so. And no. So main thing for you and me, would you say it's not? I'm not being circumspect and are inappropriate. They themselves have, and I applaud them for it because they are transparent. In that transparency, it goes to signal say, "Ekromuha, say would be kura baby? We will find you." It's impressive. I applauded them, and I'm saying, say, Senka. A plane now, a free Gran Canaria airban, ambulance airban. If I were fast enough, and I mean, Intel say on bed 19th March, a 2 airba, now there's some suspicious AB womb, and then medruye. And then no, man, fast, Uncle National Security be the nearest security agency, Uncle, and the down for details, and Arma say, young bar let El Kotoka. Now, because Intel be saying matter, say no cry, Mommy monitor near. And I know me bet na radio we so e go see sense and I me dey bo mu ma the who was me person me popular me person obi atemenka person obi ade say me kasa and plane bi ba o drew Morocco by 10 minutes time e be drew Nigeria ba drew Burkina mon tracking e kra we that one will be reckless so what you say but we no esiewie e mo ba etu e de ko so what you say
and na ansa na wunya intel
and na mimi nya say e be see ye no movement be course but movement
yes
it is suspected say it was an illicit cargo whether it is true or not whether it is even true or not because it to me crack cocaine no market test almost there be where powder and but until the test will be done why were they tested because they suspected it was cocaine that is why they tested it and this one more testy we almost a powder. No. Will you tell BNI say my control? But
there are two things. Number one, Enra in Felix video no show videos of of plane now. Utimu say repairs be koso ne be change oil ne. Umu sa videos no.
Me respond.
Yes.
But before I even come on the specific responses to deflate all the flimsy cock and bull story, I said we all catch like kindergarten in crowd on yindi no. My man history. My senior man. Is it on general history is repeating itself. History is repeating itself. In the first term of President Mahama, on January 17th, 2013, and a Turkish security same way Al Jazeera Ebreki, CNN Ebreki, Ghana Web, Modern Ghana for almost Ebreki, we seem to have forgotten. Within the first month, and one more check a Turkish airline be or Turkey and Ghana how one more check no say free Ghana Edru ho one could be so $80 million worth of gold. Anyway, I'm telling everybody history. $80 million worth of gold anyway. No be a so a free Ghana who document were him. One more a Ghana authority a no nobody talked but Pim can say. Let me take you for $80 million gold, no?
That's in 2013. Well, link now the Sunday, a modern Ghana, $80 million worth of gold flown out. officials tight-lipped. And Modern Ghana SO say story from Daily Guide newspaper say stunning fact are emerging that Ghana may have dished out a 1.5 tons of gold worth almost $80 million to the People's Republic of Iran without proper documentation. On January 19th, MNA, which is Mer News Agency, a private Iranian news agency, reported that Turkey had released a cargo plane full of gold from Ghana, quote, carrying Ghana's commitment to Iran in gold. On January 2nd, 2013, Turkish authorities seized the stash of gold in a Turkish airline cargo plane bound for Dubai en route to Istanbul's Ataturk airport in Turkey. But we linkage to current issue.
And me send Ghana web also a report to it. And you see the trend.
Yeah.
Just the first months, Ghana web came on in April 2023, 2013. So please, when we are saying something, and people shouldn't be too quick to wish it away. People shouldn't be too quick to wish it away.
Yeah, but you've not established the linkage between
So the linkage I am telling you is that there's a trend. And the trend is that in the first term, and I've given you the dates, that's the proof. Now, are we going to have another history repeating? Let me come back to I'll
Felix
come back
videos.
To now let me come back to Felix.
Yes.
$80 million good. First month of President Mahama. You see, Obian can't hold him.
Reverend.
And maybe number one.
Reverend Yabutre. Story no the man said 2013.
Yeah, 2013 stories.
2014, 2015, 2015, 2016, 2017, and then what 2025. Sebeyo na later on another person say yeah MPP say yeah NDC. MMA ye reference say story be say mayen. Na yenya results biya wo munti no. Reverend asemo di twedwe ye besre empanimfo efa wo ho no. Omo a mampani abobo omudin se omo mo amanhwehwe mu no nkoso no. Yesre omo monye